Speaking of being turned off, today Lil Kim's album came out. It's called 9. And on a scale of 1 to 10, I give it a 2. I just knew. And let me just start this off by saying that I'm a Lil Kim fan. I love Lil Kim. I love Kimberly Denise Jones.
Okay.
Plastic surgery and all. I don't give a fuck. Like, I feel like...
That's your face.
You feel me? Yes, that's your face, blah, blah, blah. I just want the music. I still even find that you still look good with your new face in certain pictures. When, you know what I'm saying, I don't know if it's the makeup or whatever, but you feel me? It still got some juice.
She could have stopped at La Bella Mafia for me, but again, it's not for me. That's not my face.
Yeah, so, do what you want to.
Cut away, girl.
Yeah, and so from like what also was not for me was this album, apparently. And it should not have been for her. I personally find it extremely hard these days to goddamn cape for Kim. It's like she makes it so goddamn hard. Ooh. Like, first of all, Kim, stop trying to be young. As it relates to the way you're trying to rap and shit like that, I don't need all these variations. I don't need Kimmy Blanco. I don't need Jamaican Kimmy. I don't need goddamn Kim Possible. I don't need Kimmy Spice.
Kimmy Blanco.
Island Kimmy.
Kimmy Spice.
You know what I'm saying? Kimmy goddamn Jimenez or whatever. I just need the big era, really up until the Bella Mafia. Because I fuck with the Naked Truth or whatever, but I feel like the Naked Truth is kind of when you started that bullshit. I come from Bed-Stuy. You don't even do it, you don't die. You are not goddamn Jamaican, Kim. I don't care what the song calls for. I'm sorry. Just, we want that deep, you know what I'm saying?
We want to stand.
That huff type to your voice.
We want hardcore.
You feel me?
Give us hardcore.
And this just did not hit me. I did enjoy the song that she did with Young Miami called Found You. It really just gives me West Coast vibes.
Is that the song that you played for me?
Yeah. I was like, that's the best that CD had to offer.
And if that's the case, then I will have to. It's a no for me, dog.
And I'm telling you, I don't want to come on here and just have to say this, but I've got to be honest. This was trash. I do not know what you were thinking. I do not know who you are surrounded with. But when I find out, I'm going to request formally that each of those people are fired and barred from the music industry. There is no reason why that many yes people should be around you. And if it's because of something you've created, then bitch, this is your fault. But I don't want it. I don't want it. I actually want you to take it back. It was so bad I had to go back and listen to the early shit just so I can kind of get that taste out of my mouth. And I knew it. I knew something was up when I saw this goddamn album cover. This goddamn picture on the album cover is years old. This is not a new picture. You didn't even think to go through and get in the studio and take into the photo studio or anywhere and take a new goddamn picture for the album. You didn't do shit but take that little Louis Vuitton pen that was in the top of your head and make it a Queen Bee. New album cover. Here we go. No, ma'am, Kim. No, ma'am. And the fact that you talk so much about, you know what I'm saying, and this is, I guess, mainly kind of pre-carding, because you've embraced her very well, and in recent is, spoken about passing her the torch. But you speak so much about Nicki and taking this and taking that it's shit like this that don't goddamn make it hard to see why this bitch just dusted past you the way she did. You know what I'm saying? Like, the choices in songs or whatever, and I understand there was some legal battles, and then, you went to jail for being a real bitch and whatnot, and so that took you, out of the game for a good chunk of time. This was not it, Kim. This was not it.
Well, that's unfortunate. I have not heard it. I just heard the one song that he was saying was the best on there, and if that's the best, it's not making me want to go listen because I did not really care for that song.
JT got her goddamn song was better than this album.
Like, I'm all
First day out.
I'm all for the ass shaking music. I enjoy. That is my genre that I enjoy. You know, they took the classic Bubba Sparks, you know, booty rocking everywhere, and that's all well and great. But this song was not great. I didn't like how the hook was done. I just did not care for any of it. So I might still go listen just because, like, I just want to stand Kim. I just want to stand.
I know. I'm just glad I like one song. I've been standing a long
time. She's still in my FemC's list. You know, well, my rapper list. And my rapper list does not really contain many males because, but, you know, I get to do that. So.
How's everybody?
But I just want to be able to stand. And this song was not it. And if this is any indication of what is on the rest of the album, you know, I'll get around to it when I get to it, if I remember, because I can smooth walk out of here and forget as I do. But I'm going to try to give it a listen and see if I like anything else. But that song I heard, that was not it for me. And I enjoy some good ass shaking music.
Yo, it's
so that's unfortunate for me.
It's crazy. In other music news, as I mentioned, JT, one half of the City Girls, is out, kind of. She's in the halfway house. But from the halfway house, she's still dropping motherfucking music. She the first day out. That's better than Lil Kim shit. I'm just very disappointed about that.
Okay,
Fantasia put out Sketchbook today. She could have kept that. She's real rock soul and whatever. And if you like, you know, maybe slower ballad type, or if you're like a vocals fan, you're not going to ever be disappointed in Fantasia. But does anything on here sound like some shit that I want to hear in my car? No. I don't think any of this shit's would have hit Billboard. And I just feel like this is the type of shit that happen when, you know, folks go independent. Sometimes you need people around you to be like, no, bitch, this is not it. This is not going to do it.
They had nobody around, huh? To tap the shoulder.
That's, you know, when you do it on your own, and I'm just not feeling it. So, you know, no deal. But the cover is cool. I like that it's sketch, and she's called Sketchbook. So that was Fantasia. Also, what surprised me is Summer Walker. I was reading is actually scheduled to debut at #1 on the Billboard 200. So I was like, I did not see that coming, or whatever. But that's really cool. Like, you're black, so yay!
Come on, black.
And this is R&B, yay!
Excellence.
So glad about that. Baby came out last week, but what I am most happy about, and it didn't come out today, but in like the last week. It was the 15th year anniversary of Teedra Moses' Complex Simplicity.
Yes! I was just thinking about Teedra like probably 20 minutes ago.
I love that woman with everything in me. I don't think I've ever felt more connected to somebody's words and their music more than Teedra. I have just other small weird things that kind of make her just so much for me, and I think that our music spotlight today should be Teedra Moses.
Yes.
But I don't want to do that right now. I want to kind of put that towards the end.
Okay.
Because there's a couple other things I want to talk about, because, you know, when I get to talking about Teedra, it can just go all over.
We can go on. Because we can go from the first song to the last one.
Yeah. So that's been remastered, and she added another song that used to be on a mixtape for the girls who've been following Teedra this whole time. Cabernet Sauvignon is now on it, so you get to have that now officially on, you know, Apple Music and all the other major platforms.
Yes.
So I'm just very big smile ear to ear, because my girl Teedra is just still out here doing what she's doing, making music. And
voice of a hummingbird.
Yeah,
it's just beautiful.
She makes me feel good. So that's that.